Gosh, this blaster is absolutely massive. Hello everyone, Brickosaurus227 here, and today we're going to be taking a look, not necessarily a review, but we're going to be taking a look at the Dart Zone Tactical Strike Jurassic Pro. A blaster that is honestly revolutionary for Dart Zone and its future, and one of my most anticipated blasters in a while that I really just haven't gotten to reviewing. So let's get started. The packaging is pretty straightforward. There's obviously the front that shows the blaster, and then there's this kind of thing you can lift to actually see your product, which I always thought is neat. I'm glad Dart Zone does that. So let's get this open. Included is the blaster, a top iron sight that goes with it, the stock, short dart mag, standard mag, darts and the bolt, barrel pieces, and instructions. To assemble the blaster, you want to take your barrel, just kind of place it on like that. Gosh, this blaster is absolutely massive. Take your stock, snap it into place. I believe this is non-removable. Yeah, this is non-removable, so once you snap that in there, it is in there. Next, you want to take your bolt and screw it in. You could either screw it in on the left or right side, or right or left side, whatever. It's full ambidextrous, so that's awesome. There is only one bolt, but I believe it can be unscrewed. Let's get into the overview, starting with the grip. The grip is very, very good, very standard. The stock doesn't get in the way at all with the grip. There's kind of a foregrip here, which is really, really nice. It has a great feel. Now there is a little tack rail here if you want to add a tactical grip. There is a safety right here, which is actually very handy. It's a very nice and more crisp safety than a lot of other Dart Zone blasters. The stock is very interesting because you can see there's a mosquito here. There's actually a whole cool aesthetic with Jurassic World here in amber. But there's a little mosquito in the stock, which I love that. I'm a huge Jurassic Park nerd, and this is just an absolutely amazing blaster to me, detail-wise. The stock is very, very good. It's a very long, good length. It's a little wobbly, sadly. It's not terribly bad, but like, there's definitely some flex there. So that makes it a little bit harder to actually like prime. There is, of course, the whole barrel nozzle here and a Picatinny rail with this really cool, actually really nice sight. And there's already a built-in kind of sight here, so that's nice. The only complaint is this stock's wobbly. Now, I think I can fix it by reinforcing it a bit, unless you kind of prime it like this. To operate the blaster, you want to take your darts and load up whatever mag you choose. The short darts are for the short dart mag, the long darts are for the long dart mag. Pretty obvious stuff. Pull back your priming handle, insert the mag, press forward, and fire. And it is standard pro performance, what you would expect. It's very, very good. It also has, I really just overall like the whole feel of the blaster, which, I mean, I just like this blaster in general. My only complaint would have to be the stock bending. It's a shame because it's a really great stock. It's a great build otherwise. Would be a 10 out of 10 for me if the stock was better. But the build quality otherwise is great. I think you could easily reinforce the stock. It wouldn't be too hard at all. I'd get some like bracers on the side and you could reinforce this bad boy pretty easily. Oh, that's just so nice. The barrel is long and cool. The front part, I like it. It's kind of unique. This is something I've really wanted for a while. A crossover blaster that's practical and a little bit new, a little bit freshness. This delivers on that for sure. Again, this is not as much of an official review. I'm not going to do like a range test or anything. Just giving my thoughts on it, opening it, reacting it to the first time. So far, I can say I'd probably give this an 8 out of 10. It's an amazing blaster, except for the wobbly stock. That's literally the only con with the whole blaster. Otherwise, I'd recommend you pick it up. If you don't mind wobbly stocks as much, it's kind of like a recon stock. It feels very similar to that, but it's not terrible. It's just, it's a little bit annoying when you prime it. So I'd give this an 8 out of 10. A 10 out of 10 if the stock worked perfectly, if it didn't bend at all. But design-wise, this is amazing. It's a great display piece. I think that's what it's more meant for. It's one of Dart Zone's, I believe it's his first crossover blaster, which makes it really special. And Jurassic World's my favorite IP. It's just one of my favorite things, Jurassic Park and all that stuff. So this is just a blaster designed for me. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I give this an 8 out of 10. What do you give it? Let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
My junk drawer, my junk drawer. So many things, I don't know what they're for, but I won't let it go, no, I will add more useless little things to my junk drawer.